Hello YouTube, this is jexamwolfexia, and today I went out and I got, across the box full of crud, the Gundam 007 Sword G, and being, sort of based off of another kit, I kind of wanted to show you what you get in, like, other than, so as opposed to space, you get a full sprue. I broke some parts off of this sprue, but it is a full sprue. I'm going to specify it's a full sprue, so don't think, oh, it's a half sprue. It's just cut all funny, but yeah, you get a full another sprue. You also get a half sprue G plate. Right here, you get two pink beam saber handles, which are attached to me. Yeah. Right there. This. You also get this little piece, which should go in there. Oh hey, I just figured something out. And I'm an idiot. Okay. Actually, I reviewed this video. I actually did this once already. I couldn't finish it because I failed at making one of the weapons do what it was supposed to. I just figured out why I failed. So failed with two pieces in. But hey, I'll put those on later. And I actually thought I had finished with the sprue, but I didn't, because there are actually two more pieces. I'm gonna put one of them on, but there is an extra handle on the GN Buster sword that I forgot to put on. That would swing out, but so now for extra weapons, you get the two GN Sword 2s, except they've been modified, so one's sort of like a little dinky dagger. I'll come back to that one. This one is what I think the GN Sword 2 should have originally been. You switch this to the side, then you pull this little handle out. Then you can pull the original grip down, the handle down. There's your rifle. It's got just enough of a difference from the sword, like the handle popping out here, that it makes it look like a rifle. It's not just a sword that's been turned on its side. Just like the, it's just like, here's a sword. It's kind of like sword, rifle, sword, rifle. And there's no difference in between the two except that one is turned on its side. Yeah, that kind of bugged me. Now this, I guess, would be the GN pistol too. It does go into rifle mode. I'm not going to transform the hilt, but there. This one's like the original, where it's just no change whatsoever between rifle and sword. But I do like the fact that the blade is not symmetrical. If you look, the blade isn't symmetrical, which is good. Now this is not just a dinky little GN sword. It actually has a special secondary purpose. You can take off the tip of the dagger, place in an extra part, and then you get it all fixed up. BAM! You've got a sort of GN dagger with a bit that flies around and kills people, I guess. I've never seen the series, so I don't know exactly how effective this is, but yeah. The main weapon, I think, or what I would presume is the main weapon for this guy, the GN Buster sword, which is bugging me that it's not complete, because it is like a big weapon, so I'm actually going to pop this top piece off now. No, you're not. Forget it. I'm not going to do it now. But there is an extra handle that goes in the bottom there so you can wield it while it's on his condenser. It can actually turn into a GN condenser. You just pop these two pieces apart. I'll do that from the other side. You can see there are little vents in there now. And then you've got this little circle in the back that you can attach to here's my old 00 Gundam. You could take the GN drive and then attach this to there. You can also take the GN rifle 2 and then attach this. Actually, I've got them on the wrong sides. Take the GN Buster Sword and then the GN Rifle Sword. The GN Sword 2 Rifle variant. And spread that like that. Then you can have that attached to the shoulder as well. So you can be kicking butt and not even holding a weapon. And so, yeah, here he is with that arrangement. And it really is reminiscent of the O-Riser, except with much more functionality in the condensers. And in my opinion, if I'm gonna get a master grade 00. Now, I'm debating getting either the O-Riser or the 7 Sword. Right now, 7 Sword hands down. Because, first of all, I like the GN Longsword 2 better than the GN Sword 2 on all levels, and I'll get the plates out of the way. Second of all, this thing is freaking beast mode. Third of all, this thing is freaking beast mode. Here, let me turn it into a sword. You just pop these things out, you pop it back together, and then he can hold it as a sword, which, I mean, that thing is freaking awesome. And lastly, the only reason I was considering getting the Riser, because I'm not a huge fan of the Riser anyway, is because of the GN Sword 3, which you don't get with this one, apparently. Well, you shouldn't, because he doesn't use the GN Sword 3. And you get the cutter, you get the Qatar, or cutters, or Qatars, I don't know what they're called, but you get these, which have the same blade effect. And, you know, I've got a high-grade one. I actually have 2 high-grade GN Sword 3s. And, whatever. I'll take the cutters in Master Grade form. I mean, I'd like to get a GN Sword 3 in Master Grade, but it means spending more money on the overall kit instead of getting all of these awesome weapons and the guy and the jet instead. I'll take the weapon. Now, he does also come with the sort of pack mod, or I guess slap mod or something. I don't know what exactly terminology you'd use. Now, you can turn this guy into the original Gundam 00. He doesn't come with the GN Sword 3, however, he does come with both 2s, so you can turn those into 2s. He does come with his original kneecaps, however, the pack mod, or the specialized mod thing for this guy is his kneecaps. He's going to have 2 new barrel things in his kneecaps, which are for the cutters. The Qatars or cutters, I don't know. It's K-A-T-A-R, pronounce it how you want. But, yeah, he's got new kneecap. Here, I'm going to right now. I just busted off the sprue. And just so you guys know, I had a PM from somebody a few days ago that watched one of my videos and had an issue with the way I cut things off the sprue. I don't pop everything off the sprue. If it's an SD kit, yes I do, because, I mean, that's part of the gimmick on the SD kits. And I'll actually pop one of the kneecaps off of the original Gundam 00 and replace it. Basically, if you wanted to mod your original into a 7 Sword, there. Here's really the difference in the structure. This one's a lot bigger. I actually like this a lot better because it's not as sleek. It sort of reminds me of Exia Avalanche, but now it's not coming off. That's great. Great, because this is the one that says 00 Riser. Yeah, they have special decals, as far as I can tell. I think this one says 7 Sword G on it, the other one says Riser. I was actually originally thinking of just doing what I just did and doing the pack mod, regardless of the sticker, because you can't read it anyway unless you use a microscope. Not even a magnifying glass. I don't think a magnifying glass will work for you. But so I could have a perfect double O, because this one's held together with super glue on the head, and I actually sort of always... You notice how I always have the head down like this? In sort of a menacing down-looking pose. That's because one of the eyes is all messed up, because I cut out one of the pieces of the head of the helmet. I forgot when I was doing my custom one, I was gonna switch out the heads and custom paint the other one and custom paint the eyes, but whatever. But I'm also employing a new Gundam marker on this kit. I'll do a little of that on... Yeah, I've only got 10 minutes, so I'll do a little of that on. Now, I remember when I first showed you guys Gundam markers. I gave them big knocks. Okay, I know where that one went. I followed it, so I know where I need to check, and I'll find it. If not... Hey, I got a GN Sword condenser type! No. I would actually... That's what I would do. I'm going to display my custom one in condenser type. Oh wait, but that wouldn't work. Oh heck yeah, this looks good. Little squatch there. Clean that up a bit. Yeah. Damn. I'm really jazzed with this thing. Oh. There we go. Now that is how I think the GN drive should look. In terms of like markering it, it should light up. In my opinion, it should be like glowing on the inside. But in terms of using a marker, that's the best I've seen. And with a Q-tip, you can get perfect results. Now, I've got to go search out the other one. This has been Galactic Marine 501/jexamwolfexia.